Okay, Shane from Fight Tips asked me to make a video for you guys. So today I'm going to be talking about getting that firearm out in a close quarter setting. You're never going to be able to just get that firearm out and present it like so to someone that's standing that close in front of you. Couple problems with that. If you put the gun in his workspace, he's going to grab that gun, take the gun away from you. You're going to be in that wrestling match for the gun. You definitely don't want to be there. Another problem with that situation is no one's going to just let you take that gun out, right? If we're standing here and it's time to take the gun out, we're already in some sort of altercation, and he probably has a weapon, so he's already trying to hurt me. So at this point, no one's just going to let you get that gun out. He's going to be throwing punches. He may have a knife. He may be coming in with a knife. He may have a baseball bat or something in his hand that he's trying to hurt me with. So I can't just draw that weapon. I'm going to need to do some sort of strike or hand-to-hand technique in order to create the time and space necessary for me to get that gun out. If you have a quick draw, then you don't need as much time, you see? So it's just going to depend on the time and the space that is allowed. You know, also from back here, I may use some different strikes than I would if he already closed the gap and got this close this quickly, you know? So I'll show you a couple different variations with the different space options. But we're saying that the guy got this close, you should have your hands up, trying to talk the guy down already. He's not having it. Big strike comes in from this side over here. I want to step in with that elbow and step off to the side. Okay. So slow motion one more time. What I'm doing here is I'm stepping in and elbowing, and at the same time I'm stepping in and elbowing, I'm making a play for that firearm. Okay. So my right arm is clearing the shirt, coming down on the gun, up on the gun, and I drop my elbow, making sure that my barrel is canted so that way it's faced on the target. So from here, I'm going to just elbow, step, and then draw. That's all kind of happening in one motion. From there, I could let the shots out if need be, or I could go into an assessment phase. So you see how the direction of the attack is coming this way, so I kind of stay away from this area and I start to circle out this way. By circling over here, I minimize the damage that this attack is going to provide. So I shield, I step in with the point of that elbow, and that's very aggressive. Okay? When you step in with the point of that elbow, whatever it hits, it's going to do destruction. I've done this a couple times where I've hit a guy's pec and detached his pec. Another time, hit a guy's bicep, detached his bicep. So the elbow can be very destructive. It's definitely going to slow the guy down and demotivate him to where you're probably not even going to have to shoot. But if the situation calls for it, then you're going to take those shots. So you have options. You also have the option to strike with the barrel. It's another option too. So from here, when I elbow and I step, I could actually shoot, or I could hold the back of the slide and drive, striking him with the barrel. Okay. So if the situation called for that, then I would do that. So the situation is going to change. You have to have a lot of tools in your toolbox to be able to adapt and overcome to whatever it is that you're facing. Okay. So I'm going to step in with that elbow and then I'm going to draw, and I could shoot or strike. Okay. So that's working it at a very close range. I'm going to utilize that elbow because it's the most destructive tool that I could use at that range. If I was back here and the guy started moving in and I have a little bit more time, I would use something like my leg. I would use the teeth, draw, and then shoot. Or draw and hold off. Thanks for watching, guys.